Hello YouTube and welcome to Kapow Toys Presents. I am your host, King Grimlock, and tonight we're going to be looking at Revenge of the Fallen, Hunt for the Decepticons, Seaspray, and G1 Seaspray's been given an upgrade to a Voyager class. Yet again, Hasbro seem to be taking these mini-bots and making them huge. Bumblebee got a deluxe, Powerglide got an Ultra, and Seaspray has now got a Voyager class figure, and he is massive, but he is great with it. The longer they do these, the better, in my opinion. He is a beautiful toy. What we have first off, and the big thing you'll notice straight away, is the texturing on the balloon. I don't know what it's called. I'm sure someone can write it in the bottom for me. The texturing on there, it's something that you look at and you go, did they really need to do it? Did they really need to add that texture, that into the mould? Would people have noticed if they hadn't? No, you know what, they didn't need to, but they did, and it makes for a beautifully tactile toy. The quality of it is lovely. And then when you add in, you've got these massive white smooth areas, and the grating on the back. This actually holds a Scout class figure. I mean, just so tactile, such a tactile thing. Unfortunately, we don't have the Scout class figure that should go with it, which is Breacher. He has yet to be released, but we do have a Cybertron Scout, and as you can see, he fits on perfectly. A good size. To take the Scout class figures, yeah, it looks good. Breacher will look excellent because Breacher is, of course, designed to go with him, much in the same way that Skystalker is designed to go with Mindwipe from the same Revenge of the Fallen line, even though they're Nest. What we have then is 2 firing missiles, and say goodbye to them. These turbofans actually turn. They are. Don't know how well you're going to be able to pick it up because of lighting and the fact that I can't really get them to move. But they do turn, they move. It's another little detail that they could have quite easily just moulded and just left, but no, they decided to stick the extra pin in there, and the extra bit of effort was taken. And they really that's one thing that really screams about this guy, the extra effort taken to make him that much better. Did it really need this line of silver? Could that have all just been blue? No. It didn't, but they did, and they've just added the detail in. It is fantastic. On the underside, yes, we can see his hands, but he's very compact. Everything, all the weight seems to be up this end. You can't actually really make out too much robot kibble. And one very, very nice detail is that underneath these feet, there are his feet quite clearly, I'm not sure you can quite make out, it's actually sculpted, so the feet just slot in quite nicely and stay in place. Again, it's a little thing, and it's that little bit of extra effort that they're putting. He does come with 4 wheels, so he can roll. Always weird for hovercraft saying it, roll. But yeah, it's nice, you know. These turbofans can move up slightly, so if you'd prefer your Seaspray to have his turbofans a little more centralised, you can indeed have that as well. And the back drops down to allow Breacher to come in, or just to block off completely. Unfortunately, you can see the head. We do have a little bit of visible head syndrome, but again, it's not really that bad in the same way the hands are. It all sort of fits in, it all blends together as one and looks really nice. On the top, we have the nice paint apps, silver Autobot symbol, and CSP Ray, same as on the side there. I could gush about this guy for a while. I feel much in the same way about this as I do about the animated Voyager Blackout. I might not be squeeing quite as much, but I really love this guy. I really love both modes. I love the aesthetic of it. I think it's just wonderfully done. And the fact they've gone to so much effort, it's just the biggest thing, and I think that needs to be highlighted, is this really doesn't look or feel like a Revenge of the Fallen toy. It doesn't have the movie aesthetic. It doesn't share that same level. I mean, the movie toys are so ultra detailed, but this guy has detail in a different. It's really hard to explain. The robot mode is much more apparent why he doesn't fit into the line. And Seaspray in his robot mode instantly shows exactly what I mean by the fact that he's not really a movie toy. Yes, he does have the chicken legs, he does have the backwards facing legs, but he has proper hands. He has, 4 fingers and a thumb on each hand. He has a head that isn't made up of a million little parts intricately done. It's just a face. It's just scuba gear. And that's the thing. That's one of the nicest things about this guy is an aesthetic they have gone for. They have gone to make him a proper scuba diver. It's a really weird thing to have done. I mean, I know he was a naval tactician in Generation 1, but to go to the extent they have to make him as much, and the detail they've gone into make him as much a scuba diver is quite amazing. Details like, for example, the scuba mask. excellent little motif on this silver bit, which was around the front and going up the side there of the vehicle mode. On the feet, now the feet are slightly odd. This bit here, I'm not sure if that's supposed to fold back up, but if it does, it locks the leg into place. So have it open. You have on the feet, if I can get into them, flippers. You know, they've given him flippers. This is exactly what I'm talking about when I say, yeah, that didn't mean to have them. Exactly what I'm talking about when I say the extra detail they didn't need to put in, and they went, you know what, we will. They've given him flippers. You know, was that necessary? Was it really necessary to complete the aesthetic? Would you thought, oh, you know what this guy really needed? He needed flippers. No, you wouldn't, but they've gone to that extent. They've gone to that extra level to make him even more spectacular, make him even more special. On the back, I mean, for a start, is there any kibble? No. Everything folds down. That entire deck that the Scout sits on folds down onto his back. The bits come in and they look like air tanks. Just brilliant. Again, see if you can make it out a bit better. No. Unfortunately, I'm really not going to get them turning for you. Shame. It's better in person. I take my word for it, please. But again, everything about this toy is fantastic. As a Voyager, he's a little simple, maybe. The transformation isn't highly detailed, but he's well put together. Yeah, it's just, he hasn't got the greatest articulation in the world. The shoulders are well articulated, ratcheted. We've got Ben there, but there's nothing at the wrist. There's a little bit of wrist movement, but he doesn't hold guns anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Hips are good. You've got swivel all over, but then the legs are fairly set because you've got the very high knees, but you've got the chicken legs, so it kind of sets it in. And he's not got the greatest articulation. The head is just on a swivel. Sorry, no, the head is on a ball joint. Oh, I didn't even realise that. Oh, that makes me happy. And he does have light piping through there. You know what? He is brilliant. I can't really say enough good things about him. He's well made. He's very well designed. Hasbro have obviously gone to the extra lengths to make this guy special. This is the toy that, for me, feels like it's been aimed at the collector as much as it's been aimed at the main demographic of children. Because let's be fair, guys, it's really the kids that Hasbro are making their bread and butter off. But this guy feels like he's been designed for us, with us in mind, with us the collectors in mind. Realistically, what we've got here is Hasbro's success at making a fan toy. It's still going to sell to the kids, hopefully, but what we have is something that has been obviously had all these little details put in and these little nods put in. You know, the turbo fans are just so G1. That whole style there, the whole thing is very G1. The colour scheme, everything. And, you know, the fact they've gone to these lengths really they deserve a lot of credit, and I'm really pleased with him. He's going to sit in my Classics Universe line. Generations. He's not, for me, he is not a Revenge of the Fallen toy. I can only recommend you get one, even if you don't like Classics Universe, maybe not, but do yourself a favour and get one. Give it a go, give it a try. He's a toy that makes you smile. He's something that makes you happy, and he is available to purchase. We're actually shipping them at the moment down there. I'm not sure how many we've got, but you know, trust me, they'll tell you. Order one, get one. They are fantastic toys. So I think I've gushed just about enough on this guy. Thanks for watching, guys.